Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I'm Rocky Rabbit Commentaries as we're going through the hard mode fresh. And in this episode, after having successfully taken down Andy, we have double jump, meaning that we can progress through the other half of Tower of Twin Dragons. Haha! Hey, Poltergeist. If you are ever wondering where I would recommend to go farm for Alcahest specifically, it kind of depends on where you are in the game at the moment that you're asking. If you are before Avella, specifically, who we're going to go take down now, I would recommend farming in that room that's got the 3 poltergeists in it, because poltergeists have a relatively decent chance of dropping a single unit of Alcahest.
Oh,
Ow!
No.
Ow!
It's okay. We just saved the game. We're fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
So, a thing that I've not actually explained yet, and I really should have explained it already. Environmental damage in normal mode is somewhere between 10 to 20% of your HP. In hard mode, it's between 30 and 40% of your HP. This is a huge fucking jump, and it's absolutely annoying. And it's absolutely annoying to me that we actually do get Denzel Leon. It's absolutely infuriating for me for one specific area later, and it's the area that I've already bitched a ton about in our other playthroughs. So I don't need to bitch about it now. But with environmental damage being so much higher, it is an extreme irritant that they decided to upgrade this particular room into maledictions over Dolehammer heads, because whilst you are petrified, you take double damage from everything. So if you are petrified and you collide with those spikes, you take 300 fucking damage.
Well, I tell you again, as I was saying in the last part, this is hard mode. You should know where the environmental hazards are because it's not your first playthrough. You should know how to get around said environmental hazards in order to avoid dying as we just did. But again, this is fucking duck, bro.
No, I'm trying to duck. You notice how close I clip into that shit?
And you did it. Good for you.
Barely.
Give yourself a nice big pat on the back.
I really don't like that they upgraded that room into maledictions. I think that upgrading into maledictions throughout most of the castle is fine, but there are specific instances where upgrading into maledictions is just not fucking viable, and that is one of them. Like Gold Medusa heads have always been a very contentious part of Castlevania, because for the life of most people, it doesn't really make all that much sense why petrification is a status ailment at all. They only ever use petrification. Well, for the most part, they only actually use petrification when you're actually doing platforming segments. And if you are platforming and you get petrified, that kills not only your platforming, but it usually kills you.
Well, like I was saying, that you have the advantage of foresight, that you can not only anticipate these hazards because they occur in the same order, in the same places, just with new nuances and the higher difficulty. You have that much more practice going into navigating them.
You say that, but like Gold Medusa heads, I honestly think are something that, although are an interesting concept, should not be placed in environmental damage heavy zones. You'll know when we actually get to the most terrible area in the game, they don't actually put maledictions down there. In fact, this and the underground waterway are the only 2 major areas in the game that maledictions actually show up. There is a room there are 2 rooms in Liver Ex Machina where they show up, but they aren't actually a significant threat there, mostly because you're going through it so quickly. Whereas in any room that you have to do more dedicated platforming around environmental damage zones, it's an additional hazard that you don't really have good answers for.
On the subject
we got some insect. Haha.
On the subject of being exposed first and then going over it again second, I am still peeved out by those scythe mites getting all stretchy and shit when you kill them. The Wolfman.
Do we get the Wolf Hood? No, we got a Lightning Claw. Oh well.
Nah, it's okay. It's luck based.
It is. And the Wolf Hood's not even something that I actually want to put on anyway. It's just, you know, kind of cool. It's just a kind of cool drop that they've got.
Ice cream.
Alright, Summon Insect. Summon Insect is one of the very few shards in the game that will actually allow you to inflict poison on enemies. Inflicting poison on enemies is actually really important for several boss fights.
You can poison bosses.
Yes, unlike other RPGs where a majority of bosses are immune to status ailments the later you get into the game, fucking Persona. It is important that you actually test out a good portion of your ailments that you have access to in Bloodstain, specifically because a good portion of the humanoid bosses specifically are actually quite vulnerable to poison. A boss that we'll be coming into later is absolutely crippled by the damn thing, and it's effectively the only way that I can actually kill him on hard mode. I don't know how to do the fight on hard mode without it, and I've looked up plenty of videos looking at how to do it, and they require such mechanically intensive skills that I just straight up are not able to replicate them.
Yeah, I remember the abhorrent beast from Bloodborne, and that was in our playthrough too. I did have to poison the abhorrent beast in the lower Lorange Chalice in order to finally beat that guy, because you can poison him, and the arena is so big that you can just run around in circles waiting for the poison to finish him because he's that hard to fight.
What we're doing at this point is actually trying to get the other rather important chest on that side, because I think this is the chest for Karnok's Rebuke, which again is one of the only great swords that we have access to at the moment that's actually better than Deathbringer. Mind you, we don't need the Karnok's Rebuke for the upcoming fight, but you know, it would be nice to actually have Karnok's Rebuke later on for traveling in general.
Jump, rainbow, jump, rainbow, jump, rainbow, whimsy, chest.
There we go. We got the Karnok's Rebuke. Yay!
Yay!
Which is actually like 16 points better than Deathbringer. I didn't think it was that much better, but yeah. Oh look, they decided to put Malediction and Dullahammer Head in this room. This room originally did have Dullahammer Head, but they did not have Malediction, so...
Malediction turning you to stone, while the other shit kills you.
For the record, Malediction still actually hit relatively hard because they do qualify as enemy damage, so...
Damn it, we just killed the director.
We always kill the director, though. See? We're killing him again. Ah, Shield Outsider. We'll be back for you, Mr. Shield Outsider. Oh, yes, we will.
Spinning Portrait of Doom!
It's not so much of Doom as it is of annoyance, honestly. 42 points of damage at this point in the game is... just under 10% of our HP, so although it is a threat, it's not a significant one.
Hey, Gerda, they put an elevator there so you can go save your game. Maybe you should
No, they put an elevator there so we can fast travel back up here.
That is after you save your game. Because I haven't seen any save rooms up here yet.
Well, that's because you're not paying attention. We did just have a fast travel room, so... those effectively count as save rooms.
Yeah. You can travel.
We scored the Invisible Blade. The Invisible Blade is interesting in that
it's invisible.
No, well, it's not that it is invisible that's interesting about it. It's it allows us to actually perform a specific glitch with a shard that I should probably explain later on, simply because I'm not going to show it off. But more importantly, we got Tempest Osius. Tempest Osius is in fact one of the most powerful spells in the entire game. You get it from Kaleno, and this room right here is honestly my preferred room for farming it if I actually decide that I want to go and max it out. I don't usually max out Tempest Osius, but I do usually get a couple of extra grades for it, specifically because it is that goddamn awesome. It is a lightning spell, but not only is it a lightning spell, it is a chain lightning spell. But not only is it a chain lightning spell, it's a chain lightning spell that homes in on targets. So it is effectively a fucking screen nuke at high enough levels.
Nice.
We got the riding habit, which is an interesting piece of armor. That's all it is, though. It's like, it's not even better. It is slightly better than our Crusader armor, so I guess we're gonna wear it for the fight against Velok. But another high potion. Okay, now we go save.
See, high potion and riding habit, when taken in quick succession, you're gonna have a need to call an Uber or something, because you're not gonna get very far in that 1978 Corvette.
78 Corvette.
I'm pretending to know cars. I have no idea what a 1978 Corvette looks like.
I also do not know what a 1978 Corvette looks like, but I would assume it would actually look very similar to what a classic 60s Corvette would look like. Also, we just got the best defensive shard in the game, Directed Shield. Directed Shield has the ability to intercept literally everything. No, that is not a joke, and it's just super expensive, which is why we're going to go save again, because, yeah, it is extremely important that we keep this.
To the room, gotta save my game. To the room, gotta rare or drop. Gotta save that game, cause I am about to die.
Oh look, our Dola Hammerheads are dead again. God damn it.
It's alright, they'll come back.
They will.
They're only dead for a little while.
Alright, they're coming back for boss time.
You rang.
You remember this boss, right, Mr. Cloud?
Yep. Zoomed out
hey,
camera.
Velok.
Way too much room on each side of you. Room not just for one, but two big doggy monster heads.
Dragon, come on. Alright. I still love the Velok fight. Velok is honestly one of my favorite fucking fights in the entire game. Despite the fact that on hard mode, this fight is both significantly more difficult, and yet, although it is a more difficult fight, I honestly find this fight significantly more fun than his original fight on normal. I will say that I have to cheese this fight out because I'm not good enough at the game to actually, you know, take advantage of all the shit. Specifically, this attack. The tongue slap is an attack that I have no idea how to dodge. Specifically when they go for doubles. Like, there isn't a safe zone here as far as I can tell.
It's called tongue lashing.
The
word you were looking for was tongue lashing, yeah. Which is not to be taken literally like you're slapping somebody with your sticky tongue that you protrude from your mouth because you're blowing a raspberry. Tongue lashing refers to a verbal rebuke or reproach.
Well, in this case, he is slapping us then because, you know, he is just smacking us upside the head with his tongue. Go, my Dola Hammerheads. Actually home in on him. Why are you just standing around? And then we have this attack. That will kill you. It doesn't... that attack, I believe, right now does approximately 200 points of damage to my Miriam, so...
Come on, send more 14s at him, Dola Hammers.
No, they're going after the wrong head.
Oh boy. We only got one hit left. Yeah.
Behold the power of double jump. Ow!
Oh shit. Yep, we're dead. He ate us.
Yeah. I still love this fight for the record, but I have a specific method that I use in order to take him down. Specifically, I need to switch my weapon from Karnak's Rebuke over to, well, something else. I think, however, that I don't actually have the weapon that I need. Yeah, I don't have the weapon that I need right now. So instead of actually taking down Velok this part, we're gonna go back to the village, do a bit more tutorializing, and then we're gonna come back with the weapon that I need. Whoosh!
To the elevator.
We have a bunch of things to pick up in the village whilst we're there, so. Although, if I recall correctly, no, we do Velok. Oh, we do Velok, and then we spend an entire part in this room. Oh God.
We're grinding in this room later.
Yes, because I wanted to show off. Just because I enjoy this game doesn't mean it doesn't have its flaws, and there are some pretty major flaws, especially when it comes to the ramping difficulty of hard mode. In the next episode, we will go and get our secret weapon for taking down Velik. Be safe, everybody.